What's good? This is Trey. Welcome to this presentation. Today I want to talk about how you can meet beautiful women in the daytime using a simple system. That's very simple. I don't want to say it's easy. I mean, it might be easy depending on where you're at with things, but it's definitely simple. So I'll break it down for you and you could go ahead and apply it. So the first thing is, you know, what I'll be teaching you here or explaining to you is how you can leverage cold approach to meet women. So essentially, during the day, women are everywhere. They're in the grocery store, they're in the department store, they're at the park, they're everywhere. And these are opportunities for you to meet beautiful women, right? If you have the confidence, if you have the balls to walk up to the woman and actually start a conversation. Now, this system that I'm giving you, the first thing you want to do if you want to get the best results is first transform yourself or create yourself into what I call a sexy archetype. Okay, so when I say sexy archetype, what I mean, the type of guy that women or a niche of women find to be attractive or find to be sexy. Right? We know like there's certain types of guys that women are known for going for. You know what I mean? Like that women are attracted to or that are their types. So you want to create your own version of that. I'm not saying you want to be a copycat of somebody else. You want to create your own version of a sexy archetype. So for example, what I did was I looked at what I was given, what cards I've been given, and I figured out how I can make myself a sexy archetype based on the model I have, right? So I was given like an athletic physique, right? Like my father was very muscular, and my mother is slim, so I got like a nice physique. And so instead of me just relying on that, I amplified it, right? Like I maxed it out to the best of my ability. I work out every single day, eat right, you know what I mean? So I maxed it out. Okay, what else did I work on? I worked on my style. I didn't always have a great sense of style. I started looking at stylish men, you know what I mean? Celebrities, whatever, friends, people around me, family. Like I just started working on my style. Then I started working on my communication, okay? Like I just looked at these different areas of my character design, and I asked myself, how can I amplify or make these qualities, level up these qualities to the point where I would be, to certain women, I would be seen or perceived to be as sexy, okay? Because all that is just understanding that there's different types, that if you can fit yourself into one of these types that are known to be sexy, you can leverage that, and then you just bring your uniqueness to it. So for example, we know some women are into bad boys. Some women are into businessmen. Some women are into like funny, goofy guys. Some women are into muscular men. Like you just find an archetype that is known to be sexy, and you just see how you can fit into one of those, but bring your own uniqueness to it. Right? Because you don't want there is a competition, right? Like if we're talking about beautiful women, there are men who are pursuing these women, and so she's gonna measure you up against these men, which she should, right? She should get with the best man that she can. So you have to keep that in mind. So that was the first thing I worked on. It was like, how can I amplify the traits that I already have to the highest level that I can, right? So once I did that, then I started cold approaching. Now, I was cold approaching before that, but it's coming with a lot of rejection and stuff. So at some point I had stopped, and then I kind of worked on myself, and then I got back out there. And when I got back out there this time, I would, even though I was nervous and shy and stuff like that, because I didn't really have that much confidence in the beginning, but because I fit into a sexy archetype, there were some women who would look past my shyness, look past my lack of confidence, because he's pretty hot though, you know what I mean? So that was how it started. But then what happened is, if you keep doing cold approach, now you have the sexy archetype, but then you start building up the confidence, the inner game. If you combine the two, the sexy archetype plus confidence, strong inner game, grounded masculinity, now when you approach a woman, you're approaching her in a spectacular form. Like, you're showing up as a king. You're showing up as you're not approaching her as an average dude. Like, your confidence, she can feel it, right? She can feel your confidence, and then you actually have a sexy archetype, so she knows that you're socially intelligent. Like, you worked on yourself and you maximize, because women are doing that, right? Like, they make themselves as sexy as they can. And so we as men, we could do that too. I mean, why not? You know what I mean? So I recommend doing that, and then just working on your confidence. Now, the way I did it was through exposure therapy, right? I would go out and I would approach women, and then but it would be like, approach anxiety, right? So I'd have a hard time approaching women. Like, sometimes I feel like doing it, sometimes I wouldn't. So instead of being like iffy and wishy-washy and sometimesy and all that bullshit, I said, let me just build my confidence gradually over time. So let me just go out and just ask people for the time today. Let me just get comfortable with that, because even that, to some people, going up to strangers and asking for the time is kind of nerve-wracking. And it was for me, to be honest with you. So I had to build that up. Then I would ask for the directions. Then I'd give compliments. Then I would, I just keep leveling it up until I got to a point where I could walk up to a woman, look her in the eye, be confident, comfortable in my own skin, and say, hey, I think you're attractive, and I wanted to come and say hi. Or, hey, I think you're attractive, I wanted to come and say what's up. Or, hey, I think you're attractive, I'm about to leave, but I was wondering if you'd be down to grab coffee sometime, But look at how I'm delivering it. It's not like, excuse me, I don't usually do this, or, it's not like apologetic or like awkward or what. It's confident. It's relaxed. It's, hey, it's no big deal, I saw you were cute, and I'm just expressing myself as a masculine man, a confident masculine man. So basically, to sum this up, it's like, become a sexy archetype. Now, if you don't understand that, hit me up. I can help you with that. Okay, if you don't understand what I mean by sexy archetype, I gave some examples. You got the bad boy, you got the rocker, you got the businessman, you got, like, there's certain guys that women go for just off of like it's a type. Just like, you have types of women. Like, you have like pretty blondes with blue eyes, you have the Latina with the nice figure. Like, there's types. So you can play into that, and then once you figure out your sexy archetype, and there's a lot of them, right? So if you need help with that, hit me up. Once you have the sexy archetype down, then you want to work on the inner game. Like, you want to get confident in your in cold approach, right? Because you can be confident in different areas of your life, but then you go into another area and you're not confident in that. So I'm talking about being confident with women, like confident in approaching women. Like, that is a category where you can work on confidence, and that's a category that I really worked on myself in. So I got the sexy archetype, I added it with the confidence, and then I was doing cold approach, and I was getting results. Like, 99% of my results with women has come from me approaching women. Cold approach, not from social circle, not from dating app, not from getting lucky. Me seeing a woman I find attractive, me expressing myself with confidence, me leading the interaction to getting her phone number or her taking my number down, me leading the interaction to going on a date, me leading the interaction to going on another date, and turning into a romantic relationship. So this is something, your dating life is something you could take control of. You can learn how to meet women in the daytime. You can become a beast. You can become really good at this shit, right? And you can apply this simple model that I just gave you, or you can reach out to me and I can guide you. I can coach you. I can show you how to meet women in the daytime consistently and get phone numbers, get dates, and get your dating life going. Get whatever the exact results you want. I can show you how to do it by meeting women in the daytime. Okay, I did night game too. Night game is great, but most of my success has come from day game. So if you want to learn day game, if you want to be coached, if you want to like actually just forget about going in circles and trial and error and all that shit, like if you want to just take a path that's already set up for you to be successful and then get my guidance and my coaching, reach out to me. The first man that hits me up, I'm gonna hook you up with a deal. Okay, I have a coaching program that's designed to help you build confidence with women and learn how to approach women and get dates and all that great stuff. There's a certain price for it, but I will give you a deal. The first person that hits me up, or the first man that hits me up, I'll give you a deal. And also, if you're a man watching this, join the Masculine Throne. It's a group for men who are working on building their kingdom as kings in their life, and they're working towards building their wealth, cultivating more power, becoming more masculine and more confident, more courageous, and all those powerful masculine qualities, and then becoming more attractive to women. Okay, so those are 3 areas I focus on in that group. So if you're interested, I'll drop a link to the group in the message or the comment section, and I'll see you inside. Peace.